What's going on, guys? You know who it is. This is Joe Brennan from StrongIslandFitness, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to develop that pec line and get that chest separation right down the middle of your chest. Okay, so developing this pec line basically comes down to two key factors. Those two key factors are being lean enough. Okay, you don't want to have massive amounts of fat surrounding your chest because it is going to hinder your definition and it's going to hinder the broadness of your chest. So if you have all this fat here, the more fat you have, basically the more it's going to cover up your pectoralis muscle, and you're not going to see that broad line straight down the middle of your chest. The second thing is you want to develop your pec muscle so that it gets big enough for you to visibly notice it. So it's basically a ratio of those two things. You need to be lean enough, and you also need to have a big enough chest to be able to see it. The biggest mistake is in the gym, I don't see people train their upper chest enough. A lot of people are going to give me heat for this, and a lot of people are going to say, well, Joe, the pec muscle that you can train is only made up of one muscle, which is called the pectoralis major. There is no upper and lower portion of your chest. It's not divided into separate muscles. It is one big muscle. So you can't train certain parts of that muscle, right? No, and this is why I disagree with that. And a lot of people are going to give me heat for this, and a lot of people are going to disagree with what I have to say. But I could show you an example of why I disagree with this. I believe that hitting different angles of your chest, whether it's incline, decline, flat, flies, they all work certain in different portions of that one muscle. Now, a lot of people will say that's bro science. A lot of people will disagree with me. But the way that I know that it works is basically just by doing this test. If you don't believe me, and if you don't think that you can contract and work certain parts of your muscle, I want you to try this one thing out. I want you to take your pointer finger or your middle finger, whatever works best, and I want you to put it on the lower portion of your chest, like right down here, okay? Like right under the nipple. Take your thumb, and then you're going to put it right on your upper chest, like right here. So you're grabbing like this. Now you're going to clench your hand as almost like if you're holding a dumbbell, and you're going to extend and try to squeeze the bottom of your chest and extend your arm out so it's not parallel to your body, but it's a little down, almost like you're doing a decline movement, and focus on squeezing the lower portion of your chest. If you have any amount of chest muscle, you're going to feel, if you're focusing hard enough, that you are only contracting the bottom portion of your chest. Now if I do this while still tensing the muscle and contracting my chest, the tension's coming off of the bottom of my chest and onto my upper chest. And I could do this all day, and I could switch which part of my muscle is being tense and which part is being relaxed. Okay? So if I'm doing this type of movement, concentrating on my lower chest is being contracted this entire movement, and my upper chest is almost relaxed. It's contracting a little, but not nearly as much as the lower chest. Now if I move my arm up here, do the same thing like an incline movement, my upper chest is blowing up and contracting while my lower chest is nothing. There's nothing going on there. Okay, so just by doing that alone proves to you that by hitting the muscle at certain angles, it works certain parts of that muscle, even if there's not multiple muscles there. So I definitely believe that you should be training your upper chest more, because that is a big lagging point in a lot of people's physiques. They'll have a large, nice chest up here, but in shirts or tank tops, they don't have that slash right down the middle and that defined chest, and that's because they are lagging on their upper chest, and they probably have a higher body fat. As of now, I'm not lean at all, so you can't really see a giant broadening split down the middle, but you could still see a little bit. And that's because I train my upper chest, and I like to train it often, so I get that nice broad split down the middle, and especially when I lean out, it becomes very, very defined and exaggerated. So this video is basically going to be an entire workout dedicated to incline movements and building your upper chest, because I believe that is where a lot of people fall off in their physiques, and a lot of people like to train a lot of flat movements like flat bench, flat dumbbell bench, chest flies, and they don't train enough of their upper pecs to really give that pop and that split down the middle of their upper chest. So now with that being said, we're going to go to the workout footage now. I did a whole incline based workout for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so our first exercise is the incline barbell bench. This will be the only exercise that I will go heavy on. As you can see, I'm doing lightweight to start out. I am doing a warm-up set of 20 repetitions, bringing it up to 225 for just a few reps to acclimate myself to the weight of my working sets. I do 4 working sets after that, 3 of which are heavy, and the last working set, which is going to be a burnout with high repetitions.